We're following some new details now in the killing of a Cumberland County Sheriff's deputy.
For the very first time, search warrants, first obtained by the News and Observer, publicly named the state trooper a witness says pulled the trigger. According to our news gathering partners at the News and Observer, newly released search warrants state that a witness told investigators that this man, Captain Adam Bean, was shot by Nikeme Oxedine. The NNO says Oxedine is a North Carolina State Highway Patrol sergeant.
The warrants describe what authorities say happened on the night of March 27th at a home in Hope Mills. According to the witness, who's also a Cumberland County Sheriff's Office employee, Adam Bean arrived at her home upset that Oxedine's truck was parked there. The warrants state Oxedine walked out of the house with a gun, fired one shot into the ground, and then moments later fired several more times, hitting Bean. Bean was found on his back in the front yard. The woman was performing CPR when deputies arrived. According to the NNO, the SBI, which is handling the investigation, says no one has been charged. Oxedine, an 18-year veteran of the Highway Patrol, remains on administrative leave. The warrants say the SBI is investigating charges of first and second-degree murder.
So the cat is finally out of the bag, and the beans has spilled out of the can. And to quote my man Woody Harrelson from White Man Can't Jump, the mustard is off the hot dog. Peace and blessings. All praises due to the Most High. The people are finally being transparent about what actually happened that night in March, where that sheriff deputy, Adam Bean, was shot by formerly an unnamed trooper. Now we know that that trooper is Nikeme Oxedine. And when I heard the name, I automatically knew that he was a brother. And I pulled up some photos, and this right here is allegedly, and there are a few other photos that confirm that. Now, finally, the truth is coming out. And they didn't name the lady in this video, but I'm going to play you another video that is going to name that particular lady, which was at the center of this dispute. Just listen.
Search warrant obtained by WRL says a state trooper was the one who shot and killed a Cumberland County Sheriff's captain last month. WRL's Grace Holland has more on what we've now learned.
Captain Adam Bean was off duty on the night that he was shot on March 27th. That happened outside the home of Tara Whitman off Seattle Slough Lane in Hope Mills. Deputies arrived to find Whitman performing CPR on Captain Bean, who was lying in the front yard. There was a handgun lying nearby. According to the warrant, Whitman told deputies that Bean arrived there and was upset that Trooper Nikeme Oxedine's pickup truck was parked in the driveway of her home. Whitman's account is that Trooper Oxedine walked out of the home with a gun and shot one round into the dirt before firing several times and hitting Bean. Oxedine is currently on administrative leave while the State Bureau of Investigation looks into what happened. Investigators seized electronic devices belonging to Captain Bean, Trooper Oxedine, and Whitman. So far, no charges have been filed. Grace Holland, WREL News.
So now the story is finally coming out. You remember the first reports were saying that the woman was a victim of domestic violence, and we were having trouble trying to figure out who was the domestic violencer and who was the domestic violence E. But now we see it's probably a little more complex than that. They said Trooper Adam Bean, the one that got killed, was upset that the brother, Nikeme Oxedine, was parked at Tara Lynn Whitman's house. Now, also remember, she works for the sheriff's department, as well as her brother is a high-ranking member of the Highway Patrol. So this is a lot messy. So evidently, this lady, Miss Whitman, and Bean had a prior relationship. And so that's why they're trying to call her a domestic violence victim. But they're saying that the brother just walked out the house. He walked out the house, fired a warning shot, and then he went to blamming. Now they're saying that they found a gun nearby. We don't know if that's Nikeme Oxedine's gun or was Trooper Adam Bean also trying to reach. I think that he was trying to reach, because ain't no way in the world that you were supposed to be off duty, but you're riding around patrolling your ex-girlfriend's house. And when he saw that he was there, you know, he probably made some calls, made some texts. That's why they got everybody's phone. They got everybody's phone. He was upset that the lady was getting some of that hard knock life from the brother. Basically, we're going to keep it real. The white man was upset that the black man was boning his ex-girlfriend. That's what it is. Now, the ex-girlfriend was said to be giving her ex-boyfriend mouth-to-mouth CPR while the police came, or, before the police came. So she was trying to revive him, yet and still she had the brother in the house. So if you listen to this 911 call, now it makes sense, because the woman on the 911 call is allegedly Tara Lynn Pittman, and they're asking her what happened. And this is the reaction that I pointed out of a woman who knows that she done got somebody in trouble. She's playing both sides of the fence. She's pitching and catting. She's switch hitting between both of these men, because if not, then why was this man so angry that the brother was over the girl's house? Just listen to this 911 call and see if you can't decipher what I decipher.
Lane home in Hope Mills.
Somebody get shot.
In newly released 911 audio, a woman at the scene can't explain what happened.
Tell me exactly what happened. I don't know.
Seconds later, the panic escalates.
Can I get some help out there? I need to get this information. Tell me exactly what happened. Just please get them here.
The dispatcher kept pushing for answers.
We're going to get some help out there. We have to get this information for the responders to make sure everyone stays safe. Hey, everything's secure. The gun's secure. It's right here. I need to know exactly what happened. Please hurry up, get the medic in here.
But even as help rushed to the scene, details remained unclear.
Details remained unclear then, but now we have the details. Listen to, once again, a woman who will not admit the situation that she put into play. She wouldn't say, well, yeah, my ex-boyfriend came and found my new boo thing over here, and it just went down. She could not articulate that. Now, also, you heard the neighbors say on the next call, well, after the shooting, 2 black trucks pulled up. No doubt that was some of the police cleanup crew. Now, the brother has been relieved of his duties. He's on administrative leave, but he has not been charged. But you heard them say that they are considering second or first degree murder charges. And I'm surprised that they haven't already thrown the book at the brother already. Now, my thinking about the situation is probably nobody like Adam Bean, or Adam Bean may have been putting hands and feet on Tara Lynn Pittman. And so when the brother seen him out there, he knew, okay, it's either me or him. One of us got to go. And so they might have a case because they said he fired a warning shot. Then he fired several rounds, like he lit him up. But we don't know if Adam Bean, was trying to take 10 paces and draw 2. So this whole situation, I feel, was put in place by the alleged woman, Tara Lynn Pittman. I can't find a picture of her, but, she is, quote unquote, the victim from their standpoints, but also she is the progenitor. She is the one who put all these things into play by possibly, allegedly, being a little bit loose. Now, that's alleged. I don't know that, but I don't know why would this man come over there, be stalking our house. I don't know what it is with these men and these women. She must got that wop, as they say, or whatever. She got that fire, but there's no fire good enough to be either taking somebody's life over or dying over. And so we've seen a lot of these domestic disputes end violently and tragically recently and all throughout history. When somebody's in a relationship, when feelings are involved, it's very easy to lose yourself in emotions and throw logic out the window. So evidently this brother was like, I'm not giving up. He was like Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. He said, the doggone girl is mine. And he let the man have it. But I'm glad that they are finally being honest and transparent about the situation. This has been over a month, and this information is from a search warrant. A search warrant that they searched. They said they seized some phones to find out everybody's whereabouts in their conversations before the incident happened. Now, mind you, Adam Bean lives about 3 miles away, and I do have to apologize to Trooper Philip T. Sterling, because somebody sent me some fraudulent information, and I alleged that he was the one that did it. But now they're finally coming out, so we don't have to allege, we don't have to speculate, we don't have to wonder what and how this situation transpired. But we're going to wait to see if they're going to charge the brother with murder, or did he have a right to stand his ground or apply the castle doctrine to the situation. He was in there trying to, have a nice quiet night with the white woman, the love of his life, his snow bunny. And then, he got the snow bunny's ex-honey coming through and trying to ruin the plans. So we'll see how this story plays out, but this is brand new evidence concerning the situation. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. Y'all see the number 919-587-7782. Thank y'all for liking, watching, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And as always, I pray you have peace and blessings. And as the scripture says, all things that are hidden shall be revealed, and those things done in secret shall be exposed on the mountaintop.
Let's go, Rich. Let's go. You watching Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. The propaganda grammar, don't believe none of it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Who keep the people informed with stories abroad from literary work where the narrative's wrong. The research is always on point, the commentary is hard. It's Rich Teller raising the bar. Follow along. Shout out to FBA, still FTP. Big up in FAC and all my black families. It's three sides to all stories. Which one you gon' believe? We run down on the false prophets when they come to deceive. 100% urban world news, current events. We don't like them lies. Media is biased. We got God inside us. Ladies and gents is power. If you don't know by now, look around me, the darkest hours. Cops squeezing hammers cause they don't understand us. We stop and freeze with our hands to kill us off like cancer. Don't speculate before the facts on the case. Telehouse set them straight by smoking rich investigating. You watching Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. Give you the truth before fake news throw mud in it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing. Telehouse Publishing, breaking news coverage. The propaganda grammar, don't believe none of it. Before the jury decide and the judge discover it, you should tune in to Telehouse Publishing.
Negroes have listened to the trickery and the lies and the false promises of the white man now for too long.